Hello, everybody, and welcome back to this week's episode of Related to Real Estate. This week we are up in Dover, New Hampshire, for those of you who don't know, I recently just purchased my own first home, and so that's why we're here. Where I'm getting moved in right now. The background is the cleanest spot in the house, as we're still getting in and out of boxes, obviously. But I wanted to go over, and we wanted to go over for you today, just what I learned in that process. Obviously, as I said, it was my first home, and it was a unique perspective coming from it, having helped many people buy their own first homes and their second homes and more. It was very unique, and so I think the three things that I learned from that, starting with number one, would be always hire professional movers. Definitely take your real estate agent's advice on that. I did not. And I was kicking myself.
And your mom's.
And your mom's advice, exactly. At the end of the day, you only have so much energy in a move, and you're already putting a lot of emotional energy into actually, making the decision to move and all that comes with that, in addition to still having lives and work and all that. And one of the biggest things I learned is that you just don't have enough energy at the end of the day to physically move yourself and then also have to unpack after the fact. So always hire movers is rule number one for a really smooth move. Rule number two is to definitely prepare yourself for something to break or for something to need to be fixed when you move in. Every house, no matter, even if it's new construction, brand new, top of the line stuff, there's always something that can go wrong. Just like there's always something that can go wrong in any given week when you own a house. And so, but coming into owning that house with the attitude that something is going to break, you're either going to be pleasantly surprised or you're going to be at least prepared for it.
Or you're going to just have a good laugh.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And it's usually the pleasant surprise is, you won't mind that. And so then the final thing that I really learned it was probably my best thing that I did during my moving process was to pack what I call the to-go box. And so in that to-go box, I thought of basically everything that I would use on a daily basis at my old house, including phone charger, toiletries, a roll of toilet paper, a roll of paper towels, a snack. And it was really easy when I got in my first night to open that box. And it's something personal as well, a memento. I had a couple photos as well as some stuff that I used to just keep on my nightstand back home. And so getting to open that box on the first night of my move and have something personal and something that reminded me of home in my new home was really something that I thought was awesome, and it really helped me transition.
That was cool that you shared that. It was the personal. All the other stuff is more practical and makes a lot of sense if you're going overnight or going to a new place. But the personal thing, that was really something that we would probably not as practitioners have perspective on until you actually go through.
Exactly. So it was a great reminder, it was a great reminder for us of why we do this and what some of the most stressful points of the move always are for our clients. So that's this week's episode of Related to Real Estate, a little bit of story time for you. Definitely hit me up if you have any questions on how my move went, how I made my move a little bit more seamless, and in some cases, how I made my move a little bit more difficult than it had to be. But that's this week for Related to Real Estate. We'll talk to you all soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.